Hey, it's Werner, and you're listening to Finding Frequency. And you've also listened to my son in his little music lesson today. So in that cacophony of noise and percussion, you would have heard my son playing his little tambourine. And it was part of a small little music lesson Martha organized for Francie today. She's got this kind of dream or goal to have him exposed to music quite early on, which after seeing him in action today, I must agree, I think she's got a good point. It's well worth it. Also, with Francie being a bit of a rebel this weekend, I think he's getting tired of being told what to do and always being bossed around, and I can probably understand that a little bit, but it's been a bit of a weekend of dealing with resistance. And the interesting thing, though, as we took him to the music lessons, kicking and screaming, of course, as soon as the lesson started and the interaction started, he turned into a whole new different human being, which was quite inspiring to see. Happy to see him interact. There were moments that I thought he's going to lose it, but this teacher just knew how to handle them, and I think he had a whole truckload of fun there. And then we ended up going to the Science Museum here in Warsaw, Copernicus Museum, which is always fun and interactive for them. But I must say, by the time I hit the museum, I was tired. This weekend has been a long one. I'm grateful for weekends, to be honest, taking my mind off a little bit of work, but then also with Francie's resistance and being unhappy about everything, sometimes put a bit of a damper on things. And I'm starting to wonder, how am I going to survive the teenage years? But it's not all bad. It was good. I'm happy to go take my stroll back to the home now and go say goodnight to the little man because he's taking a bath at the moment. I just popped out to take some stuff down to our garage quickly, trying to clean up the house a little bit. Martha's making nest in the sense of trying to organize an office for herself, a bit more practical for us. Especially the next couple of months, we don't know what's going to happen. Are we moving? Are we staying? What's the pandemic going to do? So interesting times ahead for us in the sense of especially what's going to happen this week. So I think also what's kind of sitting in the back of my mind is that this week is potentially the official kickoff. So actually starting to do some work for this project that I managed to secure a couple of weeks ago. So of course there's a little bit of tension. There's always kind of walking into the unknown, but there's also a little bit of excitement to finally get going, cracking and get my hands dirty with something that I'm excited to do. So please cross fingers for me. But then also, I'm sending you all kinds of positive vibes. Sometimes things get tough, and maybe sometimes it's not the big things that make things get tough, it's small things. Even a little 4-year-old being all resistant and rebellious can be tough at times. So you have my empathy and sympathy. And as always, thanks for listening.